So here's the first thing that's out. Boring educational posts with a hashtag overload. Those purely educational posts, the tip lists, the infographics with bullet points, they're out. And while we're at it, those 30 hashtags that you've been adding to every post also out. Instagram just limited it to 5 hashtags now. Only 5. And I still see you guys doing that really wrong too. It's like national hashtags instead of local hashtags. That's another story. But here's the deal. People aren't scrolling Instagram and Facebook to learn. They're scrolling it to be entertained. Here comes episode 459 of Bella in Your Business. Welcome back to another episode of Bella in Your Business. Happy New Year. It is January 6th, 2026 at the drop of this episode. I hope you all had a wonderful holiday season and got to do everything that you wanted to, or it was a big awakening and you realized, you know what, some things need to change. And with some of that change might come your social media. Because I've got news for you today that's going to be a little hard to hear. If you're still doing social media like it's 2023, you're drastically doing it wrong. You are wasting your time. And you are wasting money if you are paying someone who is doing your social media the same exact way that you were doing it in 2023. That also goes for all my Better Marketing with Bella clients, where we were serving like 40 companies a month and we were giving you lots of graphics. And that whole program even always evolved. We didn't do videos or reels when we first started back in 2018. That's how long I've been doing this for people. But today I'm going to give you actual statistics. I'm going to give it straight from the horse's mouth. Adam Mosseri, is that how you say his last name? I always read it. He's like the head of Instagram. And I'm going to tell you what you need to stop doing and what you need to start doing. Because guys, things are changing. AI has literally changed the landscape of so many things drastically in 2025. And we're now in 2026. So it's really, really imperative that you understand the differences and what is happening. So let's be real. How many of you have been posting on Facebook and Instagram, doing all the things that you've been told to do, and your reach is like crickets? I'm talking reach. Not likes, reach, and engagement. Your engagement's probably down. You're wondering why the algorithm just hates pet sitters or hates your business, or what is it going to take? You're using all this AI stuff. You're thinking that finally I know what to post, and now all of a sudden your volume has gone up, but your attraction has not. Well, there's a reason for that. And I'm here today to tell you this. And I'm actually really excited to deliver this whole message, okay? Because I hear you. I went through that in the summer. I was like, what is happening? If you know me, you know that I never teach about stuff that I don't know about, that I haven't tried and tested myself, and I haven't done it with my clients. And that's part of the reason why I switched from a one-to-many model with Better Marketing with Bella, where we're doing 40 companies, to only half a dozen companies where I get to customize their content, because it doesn't work the way it used to work anymore. And I am not about taking anyone's money without ROI, without a sincere desire to make their life better. I think that's the best way I can say it. So Meta, the company behind Instagram and Facebook, has been making major shifts. It seems like there's so many that come out right now. There's shifts in groups, there's shifts in your personal page, there's shifts in your business page, which we're going to talk about today. There's so much. And if you're still doing what worked in 23 or 24, then you're speaking the language that the platforms, they don't even understand anymore. The algorithms are not understanding what you're saying. You might as well be talking Japanese in Russia. Today, I'm going to break down exactly what's out and what's in for 2026. And I'm not making this up. Like I said, I've got the research to back me up. So I know this is going to sting. I am sorry ahead of time, but I need you to wake up. I've been talking about this on my own socials for months, and no one's been listening to me. So maybe, perhaps today it will. And if this stings and you don't know where to go, reach out. Let's talk. Not everyone is a fit for Marketing with Bella, and this is not a pitch for Marketing with Bella because there's only one of me. So I'm very selective of the people that I bring into that program. That goes to say, I could still get on a phone call with you for 20 minutes, give you a verbal audit of your social, and give you some tips or tricks or ideas on how to do it. Let's take this a step further too, and let's also put it in your brain that if you're going to hire someone to do your social, that comes with a huge responsibility for you. You need to be a good leader. You need to tell them what your keywords are, what your strategy is, what your lingo is, hopefully have a GPT so they can talk just like you. You have to have your pillars. There is so much that you have to have done. If you've been following my Instagram stories, because I post like everything on there and I try to keep them really fun, you're going to know that I'm working with one of my clients right now. We're hiring a social media person for her. She originally hired someone and then realized, oh my God, I had no business hiring this person because I have no idea what to tell her to do. And so if you're going to hire someone, typically it's going to be for a lower cost. If you hire someone for a lower cost, you have to tell them what to do. If you're going to hire someone for $2,000, $3,000 a month, then they're going to be a strategist and they're going to know, and that's it. But a lot of pet sitting, dog walking, pet companies, they don't have that kind of budget for that. And so this is why I have to give you this knowledge. This is why I need to educate you. I want you to understand this. So here's the first thing that's out. Boring educational posts with a hashtag overload. Let's start with something that like really is gonna like probably piss you off. I mean, I'm gonna be honest about it, okay? Those purely educational posts, the tip lists, the infographics with bullet points, they're out. And while we're at it, those 30 hashtags that you've been adding to every post also out. Last week or 2 weeks ago, I can't keep track of time, Instagram just limited it to 5 hashtags now. Only 5. And I still see you guys doing that really wrong too. It's like national hashtags instead of local hashtags. That's another story. But here's the deal. People aren't scrolling Instagram and Facebook to learn. They're scrolling it to be entertained. According to Brock Johnson of nowbam.com, one of the top Instagram growth experts. We're also going to talk about Brock Johnson too. If you're reading a script straight from a camera about the importance of something with no story or emotion, the viewers are going to turn out. Like they're going to see, and maybe you're like, well, Bella, I don't read from a script. But even if you put that script onto a carousel or onto a graphic or onto a story or onto a reel, nobody cares. So the 5 reasons to hire a professional pet sitter, post with the stock photos and the bullet points, your audience's eyes are glazing over. And the hashtags, Instagram literally changed how they work. So Buffer reported in late 2024 that Instagram removed the ability to follow hashtags, which was an indicator, because now they have pivoted from hashtag-based discovery to keyword and AI-based search. That is a really big thing. Let me say this again. They have gone from hashtags and how important hashtags were to AI-based search and keywords. So every single one of your Instagram and Facebook posts, and guys, I can't believe I'm like saying this. I'm literally taking everything that I do for people and I'm telling you this because I know that a lot of you are really busy. I know a lot of you just want to be stuck in the ways, but I'm telling you, you're wasting your time. You're wasting your time. Every single post that you make, you have to think of it like a microblog. And a microblog has to have the certain keywords in it in order for the search engines and for AI to pick it up. And so here's the interesting thing. Instagram is now officially recommending using only 3 to 5 relevant hashtags. Newsflash, last week or the week before, now you only can use 5. Hootsuite ran an experiment that found that posts with keyword-rich captions got 30% more reach than posts stuffed with hashtags. Every single test. This is big. As Brock Johnson said, hashtags are out, SEO is in. Hashtags alone do nothing now for reach. Like, stop with the hashtags. I stopped with hashtags back in 2023 because they just annoy me. And if your hashtags are coming over from Instagram to Facebook, you really look like, I don't know, a pilgrim in a fancy ball. I hope that makes sense. Okay, the number 2 thing I need you to stop doing is over-polished graphics and bait and switch content. Here's one that should make you breathe a sigh of relief. Those perfectly branded Canva templates with matching fonts and colors, they're not performing like they used to. Hello, it's exactly why I stopped doing Better Marketing with Bella over a year ago. Tribute Marketing's November 2025 research found that audiences crave authentic more than polished perfection. People have grown tired of the perfectly curated magazine-like aesthetic. Here's another one. If you don't believe that one, Georgia Tech research found posts with human faces are 38% more likely to get likes and 32% more to get comments. People want to see people, not just graphics, and that's so important in the pet sitting and house sitting industry. I want to know what your team looks like. I want to know what you look like. Who am I hiring? I don't care about your logo. Do not hide behind the logo. That has been something I've always said. But now it's more important than ever. Guys, we are inundated with more information. I don't know about you, but if I didn't have to talk to you guys on social, if my storefront wasn't on social, I probably would have deleted the apps by now. I wish I could, but this is my lifeline to you. This is how I talk to you. It's so overwhelming. So when you're a pet business and you have pets, entertain the people. All of my companies that have graduated out of Better Marketing with Bella or Marketing with Bella, just a reminder, Better Marketing with Bella was when we were doing 40 companies, doing them graphics and all that stuff. Marketing with Bella is when I do custom content, and it's different for everyone. I totally forgot what I was just about to say. It was about the graphics. It was about the graphics. Like the graphics, they're not working anymore. Okay, so stop doing like the perfect graphics. You need, this is what I was gonna say. You need faces. Guys, this is real. I'm not editing that part out. You need faces, okay? And if you're in my Marketing with Bella program, I'm constantly harping. I was just harping on a gal 2 days ago saying, hey, I need more videos, I need more videos, I need more pictures, I need more pictures. I need pictures of people in them, right? And I'm giving them a list of a whole bunch of shots that they can take and ideas and stuff because sometimes they're creatively not like flowing. That's okay. That's why I'm here. So while we're at it, those read the caption reels too that you post and the 5-second video of people saying to look below for info, they need to die. The better way to do that is put it all on the reel or have it flash on the reel. People in the Instagram community call these Instagram equivalents of clickbait. ALM's Corp's research shows that those reels have a low watch time and poor completion rates, which like literally kills your reach because nobody's going to do that. They're going to be like, ugh, it's too much trouble. Swipe. The number 3 thing is overthinking random posting and chasing every trend. This is more of a mindset shift. And if you know me, mindset is the number 1 thing. Mindset is way more powerful than any tactics or tips or tricks because all of those things are going to constantly be changing and evolving. Your mindset, this one has been true forever. It's always think as a journalist. I just had Daniela. I love her. She's in my mastermind. Daniela posted the other day on her personal feed, and she was like, how do I get the garage keypad to get unfrozen so she can type in her number? And so she took her hand warmers, which I've never used before because I'm in Arizona, so that was really cool to see. And she took the hand warmers and she put it on the lockbox. You guys can see me if you're watching me on YouTube right now. By the way, go check me out on YouTube. You can subscribe and you can get these all the time. Listen to them in the background of your office. But she put it on there and she put the cover on it and she's like, this is how I defrost it. And I was like, girl, you need to make that into a reel and you need to post that on your business page. And she was just like complaining about it on her personal page. And she's like, I never thought of that. Everything is content, you guys. People want to see those behind the scenes kind of thing. Like, hey, you know what? The kid next door might not know how to get in your house, but I do. So the mindset shift is critical. Overthinking your content is out. Waiting for everything to be perfect. Okay, so all you perfectionists, like, no, you're out. You're not cool anymore. Posting random disconnected content without a strategy, out. Chasing every single viral trend, out. And I've seen this so many times with pet business owners. You want everything perfect, the right photo. A lot of you guys have hired companies to do all of these graphics. And I go to your feed and all I see is freaking graphics. You look like a newsletter for pet information. It's boring. It's not engaging. It's, oh, great. Thank you so much. I needed more information in my head today. No, I want you to entertain me. And then you post like not consistently too. So here's some data from SMK Social Media News. Instagram's analysis of millions of posts found that the accounts going from 1 to 2 posts a week to 3 to 4 posts had more than doubled their follower growth rate. up to 6 to 9 times a week saw 3.7 times higher growth. There's your numbers right there, you guys. And when you do post, if it's all over the place, like cute dog photo Monday, random quote Tuesday, nothing for a week, then staff photo with no context. God, the no context is killing me. I'm not going to get into that right now. And the algorithm doesn't know who to show your content to. Its scattered strategy confuses the algorithm as much as it confuses your audience. So unless you're constantly posting about dog walking in Scottsdale and pet sitting in Scottsdale in every single post, and you're putting that in the caption, the algorithm's not going to be able to follow you because it's confused. Don't be that person. So the takeaway is to stop chasing and to start building. So let's switch gears a little bit. Let's talk about what's in. The first thing is edutainment. So it's education, but it's entertaining. And I want to give a shout out to Dog Jogs. They do this really well. Go check them out. They used to be in my Better Marketing program a while ago, and they graduated out because they understood this really early on. And not only did they understand this well, but they also got a lot of buy-in from all of their staff. And now they do it all in-house, and it's beautiful. Like, they are a really great brand to follow. They know what they're doing. And so the first one is edutainment and social SEO keywords. To replace the boring posts and the useless hashtags, edutainment, that's what I'm going to call it. Edutainment, it's probably, but I like edutainment. It just sounds fun. And SEO keywords, they're in. So edutainment is education plus entertainment blending so that your audience learns without feeling like a chore. It's not like in their head. It's more like you do a whole, I'm giving away all the secrets here right now. But it's like you figure out like all the different ways that you're unique, right? And maybe you take that one unique way and you present it in a really funny way, whether it's a funny picture or whether it's a funny story or whether it's a funny video or reel. And you kind of tell a story or in a couple sentences or a couple of words and then be like, that's why we're different. And it's funny and it's entertaining, but it's not like, choose us because we never cancel on you. Like, who cares, right? Like, why don't we make it a lot better? Like, darn it, 2 meetings just got canceled today and I could have got my hair done. Well, at least I never have to worry about that with Bella's House and Pet Sitting because I know they always will never cancel on me. They have a guarantee they'll never cancel on me. That kind of thing, right? That's completely different. And so, according to Sprout Social, this approach is like literally reshaping how businesses connect with audiences. Remember, 66% of users find this the most engaging content type. So yeah, I hate to break it to you now because I know a lot of you, first of all, hate social, which we need to change that mindset right now. You need to stop telling yourself that because it comes through. So you hate social, you don't want to be on camera, and you want to pay someone to do it for you. So then your heart or your brain feels like, yay, I'm actually posting on social. At least I'm posting on social, but I'm not getting an ROI for it. That's just as good as driving down the freeway, opening up your window, and just throwing bills out the window. Don't do that. Don't do that. This is an area of your business that's going to make or break you. This social, and I've said this so many times on this podcast, social is not, oh, I saw your post, I want to hire you. Social is, I've heard about you, I'm aware of you, I'm going to go click on your social to see how I can feel about you. And if I can't feel anything about you, and it's just graphics and talking at me and tips, that's just overwhelming. So what does it look like for your pet business? Instead of a boring 5 tips for preparing your pet for vacation text, do a funny skit. Play 2 characters, the stressed out parent packing way too much, and you as the calm, professional, giving real tips. It's educating and entertaining. I'm going to give away the biggest secret, guys. You didn't like to do that before because it takes too much to think about. What do I say? How do I do this? This is how you should be leveraging AI. Not those horrible posts and those captions that I see everywhere. Or those horrible, boring, tip-filled, overwhelming, stale, personalless, or no personality carousels and posts. Or do a story time, like a reel sharing a funny situation from a pet sit while weaving in why professional pet care matters. The audience is engaged by the story and learns something. Never before has this been easier to do. And when I say, are you using AI properly? This is exactly kind of what I mean. Now, instead of hashtags, focus on keywords. Instagram has basically become a search engine. ALM Corp confirmed Instagram pivoted to a keyword-based SEO. People search pet sitter Phoenix or dog walker near me, and if your content has those words, you show up. I'm going to challenge you right now. I want you to post something that talks about a pet sitter near me once a week for the next 4 weeks. And I want you to tell me how it performs in a month from now. Can any of you remember to do that? Drop me an email in February and tell me how that went. Start with your bio. Not just pet sitter, but professional pet sitting and dog walking in Phoenix, Arizona. Serving the East Valley since 2015. Those words matter. Okay, instead of dog walk, pet sit, pup teeny, all those cutesy words that you guys use for hiking and for your takeouts. Like, people aren't searching those words. Your cute words are killing your reach. I'm getting a little excited here now, but I really hope you hear the message in my heart. So in the captions, instead of look at this cutie pie, try this adorable golden retriever is enjoying her midday walk in Scottsdale. Our professional dog walkers provide 30 to 60 minutes walks for dogs of all sizes. Or take it a step further and talk about why you're with this golden retriever. What is the mom doing or the dad doing while you're walking the dog, so that your avatar can see themselves in these posts. Brock Johnson noted that the keyword-rich posts significantly extend the shelf life of your content. People can find you weeks or months later through search, and that's powerful for local businesses. That means that your post isn't just decaying the minute that you post it, and an hour later it's dead. It means that it's getting a longer shelf life, and that's really important. All right, number 2, the second thing that's in. Casual carousels and FaceTime style reels. This is really big. So you might be like, well, great, Bella, I'm doing carousels. If you're doing carousels that do not look like you just like typed on top of a picture on your phone or inside the Instagram app, then you're doing it wrong. And that's what I'm talking about. If you have these perfectly polished, perfectly published carousels that are all graphics, not to mention with your logo slapped on the front of it, guys, that's hurting you. And if you're paying someone to hurt your brand. Wake up. That's all I'm going to say about that. So I want you to think about doing like photo dumps for your business. If you want to do that, then take all of those pictures of these faces of these dogs that you want to post on them. You could put up to 20 of them on there. And if you have a story to tell, then this is where you tell your story. And you put a couple of words on every single photo, so someone has to swipe. Every single swipe is an engagement. I've been saying this forever. Here's an example. A week at Paws and Claws Pet Sitting with slides that include a candid shot of you loading treats in your car, a blurry but adorable action shot of a dog mid-zoom. Like, literally, the less perfect the picture, the better. A screenshot of a sweet client text, and a selfie with a cat who finally warmed up to you. It's not polished, it's real. And it's what people want. Brock Johnson highlighted this, noting sometimes casual works better. Look at how Gen Z posts. They just photo dump. Gen Z values authenticity and effortlessness and brands that mimic that energy that they're winning. Okay? For reels, like a FaceTime style video or this means like talking directly at the camera in like a one-on-one tone. You're not trying to be like, well, today I'm going to give you 5 reasons you should hire a pet sitter. It's like, yo, guys, you're never going to see what I just got this call and the kid left the door open and the cat got out. So there's just another reason why you need to hire a professional pet sitter, right? Like, 2 different feelings. Adam Masari said a huge part, he's the head of Instagram, guys. Okay, my mom listen to this. Huge part of Instagram's mission is connecting people. If you capture that friendly, personal, unscripted feeling, your content actually gets a boost. Not just a boost on the algorithm, but when people come there, they're going to actually feel like they know you. And that's a good thing. Brock Johnson pointed out that the old super high energy hook style, like here are 5 reasons you need a pet sitter, is wearing thin. And it feels like you're shouting and salesy. And so the alternative to that is, so I bet you didn't know about this, leaving your cat home alone for the weekend. Said in a normal, friendly tone while you're walking into your car. Like, it just feels like a casual video that you might be sending to a friend. You don't need special equipment. Use your smartphone's front camera and decent lighting is enough. And a few ums or a little laughter actually makes it more relatable. The more unpolished you are, the better you will be rewarded for it. And so I need you to switch that in your mindset right now, because so many people feel like they have to be perfect on camera and everything has to be polished and they have to have a script and they can't say and they're like, I hate my voice. Guess what, guys? I've been doing this almost 460 episodes and I still do not enjoy listening to myself on this podcast. It just happens. Don't let your ego of how you feel about yourself prevent you from your reach. This also makes it so much easier for people like myself who really love doing your social, because all I need is a ton of photos from you and videos. That's all I require from my people. Once a month, we talk about, hey, like, what are you focusing on? Oh, you know what? I just started doing poop scooping. I want to really blow that up. All right, cool. Got you. Hey, have we done the basic foundation for you? Have we talked about all of your, I'm not going to give away all those secrets. There is a whole list of basic foundational things that you should already have on social media. And that's definitely where I start off with every single Marketing with Bella client. And the thing is that once you have that stuff, it is evergreen, which means you can use it again and again and again and again all the time. And it is ridiculously authentic and it works so good. You can't even tell that you have someone else doing your social, and that's how it should be. Right now, the majority of people that you hire out to do your social, it looks inauthentic. It looks like polished, and we can't be doing that. All right, so number 3, the third thing that's in is just press post. Consistency, and to counter the overthinking and the random content, the just press post mindset and the signature series are very much in. So just press post means prioritizing consistent outpost over obsessing over every single piece of content. Messy action over perfect inaction. Remember those SMK stats, like going from 2 to 5 posts per week more than doubled the growth rate? That's a huge incentive to be more prolific. If you're overthinking every post, you can't hit those frequencies. This doesn't mean to post garbage. It means don't let perfect be the enemy of good. Did something funny happen at a pet sit today? Post about it. Did a client ask a question? Turn it into a quick Q&A video. Got a cute photo? Share it with the keyword-rich caption. I still, for the love of God, do not understand why I do not see my feed flooded with actual client notes that we send to clients with the pictures. I would literally have an SOP that like at least twice a week on my feed, you would see a note that we sent to a client, and then the next slide would be a picture of that pet. It's easy, free content. That's what I'm talking about. It does not have to be hard. Stop overthinking it. Brock Johnson literally put just press post, no explanation needed, in his 2026 predictions. Give yourself permission to be less precious with each post, but you still have to have the required elements that I already talked about. Okay, the new game is momentum. To keep your content connected, create signature series. A series is a reoccurring theme or a format. Meet the Pack Monday, where you introduce clients' pets. And maybe like right then and there, you could put a whole carousel. You put 5 carousels, meet the pets with an arrow. And then you have, a picture of a dog and you're like, this is Molly. Molly's this old. We love this about Molly. Do you have a dog that does this silly thing that Molly does? Next slide. Next dog. Same thing. Then you email every single one of those clients and say, hey, we just featured your dog on there. Guess what? Your reach is going to be a heck of a lot better than those curated, graphic-filled carousels that have stale tips about stuff that you don't care about. You could also run fun challenges if you have enough, but you need engagement first before you do that. Stack Influence reported that Instagram's 2025 updates gave an edge to the smaller creators, that's you, who were consistent and niche focused. The playing field is leveling for people who show up and do the work in the right way. So you need the proper structure and theme to it. All right, I'm giving you a lot, but I'm also leaving some things out because I don't want to give away my secret sauces. But this is a lot of stuff that you can automatically know that shoot, we're not doing it right anymore. So listen, here's your action plan. Instagram and Facebook in 2026 are really about real connection. Facebook, hear me on this. Hear me on this. Facebook is now just limited you putting links in your posts to 2 a month. 2, that's it. You put a link in your post, and we've known this for years, you're not going to get any reach. Like literally, you could have 5,000 people on your business page and they'll show it to maybe 6 people. That's all who will see it. And those will probably be an accident because all Facebook wants to do is keep people on the platform. So if you can't be doing a link to your website, how do you do it? You need to know the strategy. The gimmicks are fading. They want real connection, real value, real effort. Genuine, consistent content is taking center stage. And this is actually really good news. Guys, you don't have to dance. You don't have to chase every fad. Just be focused on being authentically you and serving your audience. That should be really easy if you have a clear definition of who your business is and who you are in your business. So a quick recap: out, boring educational posts, hashtag overload, over-polished graphics, fake content, overthinking, random posting, and trend chasing. Start doing edutainment, SEO keywords, casual carousels, FaceTime style reels, the just press post mindset, signature reels, and consistent effort. It all comes down to 2 words: authentic consistency. So here's your challenge. This week, post 1 FaceTime reel style, sharing behind the scenes moment from your pet business. Don't overthink it. Just grab your phone. Look at the camera like you're talking to a friend. Share something real and hit post. If you want to help building out your entire social media strategy or your AI systems, operations, any of it, that's what we do in the Jump Mastermind and in my sessions, my intensive sessions, and in Marketing with Bella. Because here's the thing, everyone is at different stages. So this is what it looks like. If you want to work one-on-one, we could do like what I'm doing with my client right now. We're building out like a 100-page social media SOP, explaining how and what and why and the psychology behind it on how to do everything everywhere. I could just do it for you. And that is a partnership. You have to give me certain things. Or you can learn about how to do all of this inside the mastermind. But regardless, all of this comes down to let's talk. It's the beginning of the year. And if what you have been doing hasn't been lighting you up and making you excited, then we really need to get you into something, somewhere. Depending on what your budget, your time, your desires are, I'm not there to put someone in any program where they're going to not succeed, because your success is my success and your failure is my failure. Trust and believe when I say that. I've been doing this for 20 years. 20 years. I was teaching people how to start a Facebook page when it came out in 2008. All right, guys, this has been another episode of Bella in Your Business. It's been a little bit long, so thank you for sticking with me. Hit me back at bella@jumpconsulting.net. I want to hear all of your feedback. I want to hear what you liked, what you didn't like. I want to hear, like, maybe if you even want me to do an audit for you, I could do a quick audit, maybe get on a Loom, or I could do an audit with you on the phone. All you got to do is go to jumpconsulting.net/20, that's 20, to get on my calendar. I am just way excited to just talk to you, to learn about you, to meet you. And then if it feels right or if it's a good fit, then we can figure out an avenue where you can come alongside me and build up and be one of my graduates that don't need me anymore. Because quite honestly, my whole job is to build you up so that you don't need me. How cool is that? All right, guys, this has been another episode of Bella in Your Business. Please remember, when life gets you down, always keep jumping, and Happy New Year. Bye now.